guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I personally get affected by quite a lot of the time, and I want to kind of speak about it because I know how hard and how hurtful and how just basically I know how it feels, and I want to let you guys know that your feelings are validated. So just smash me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to make my dream a reality, so can you help me by just doing that, sharing all my social medias, following my social medias, and just engaging with me. You know, that's the best thing. So let's get on to the video. So what I want to say to any ADHDers that feel like they aren't good enough or that they aren't meeting, you know, stereotyped milestones, I want you to know that you are good enough. You know, who you are is absolutely enough. You do not need to ever change who you are in order to fit in. You might think that I'm going over the same thing, but what I want people to know is, you know, I grew up undiagnosed, so I never had an answer. I never had an explanation to why I felt the way I did, why I was who I am, and why I did these weird things sometimes. You know, I was never understood. I never had anything that could literally be like, oh, you know, that could be your ADHD, or this is ADHD. I never had any of that, and I was just, you know, left to fend for myself in many social situations where I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I fit in. I didn't know what to do. I always struggled so badly with trying to fit in, and what I want people to know is, if you are trying to fit into a group, that isn't the right group for you. You know, people that really truly love you for who you are, trust me, it will be such a natural kind of friendship. You will not have to ever feel like you need to try to fit in. People that do love you and like you for who you are, they are going to make room for you. They're going to do things that they know are going to help you feel wanted, needed, kind of, you know, they are going to make you feel that you are essentially part of their friendship group, that you are, you know, you're their partner, for example, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. You know, people will always make you feel good if you're in the right friendship group, and if you aren't in the right relationship or friendship group, you will feel like you have to fit in. And you know, I've learned that from experiences. You know, I've never felt natural in a friendship. I've always had to kind of, you know, copy and paste the people around me, and almost like, you know, put another suit on so that people can't see who I truly am. And that isn't okay, because it hurts you and me. It hurts the person who has to do that. I grew up feeling basically absolutely shit about myself. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad about who I was. I didn't like who I was. I wanted to change everything about me. I hated my weight, I hated my height, I hated my fashion sense, because actually I never found a friendship group that, you know, encouraged me to be who I am, who naturally, you know, brought me out of my shell. No one has ever done that except from one friend, but you know, friendships end, friendships come and go, relationships come and go, but the people that are meant to kind of be there for you for the long run, trust me, they won't ever go anywhere. They'll always, you know, you'll always find a way back to each other. I just want to say that life isn't about fancy cars or big houses or loads and loads of friends or you know, expensive things. Life isn't about that, but to some people it is, and again, that is okay. That is your preference. But from my experiences, life isn't about that. Life is about who you've got around you, because I feel super rich, even though I've only got like probably £5 in my bank. But I feel super rich because the people around me, aka my family, love me so much. They support me so much that I don't care about money. I don't care about a fancy car. All I care about is the people I've got around me, and they treat me like, you know, they just treat me like gold. And I have always been that way, you know, regardless of what I've done, what trouble I've got into, what I've got my parents into. They have never once said they don't love me or they don't want me as their child. Like, that's never happened. They've always supported me. They've always been my backbone. They've always got me through these really difficult situations. And without them, trust me, I would feel poor, you know. And again, that isn't because of the bank balance or my car, you know, it doesn't matter about that. I don't have friends. I don't have a big bank. I don't have a big bank balance. I don't have you know, really expensive things, but I've got a family that truly love me, and to me that is enough. And I want you to know, you don't need to ever feel that you're not good enough because you don't have, I don't know, a Ferrari, a Tesla. I mean, as much as I'd love a Tesla or a Ferrari, you know, it just won't happen for me, but who cares? Who cares? But what I want you to know is, just because, you know, that doesn't define your success or your happiness. Your happiness comes from here, your heart. And once you find the people, the family, anything like that that make you feel rich in love, you're onto a bloody winner. Life is not about expensive things, how many hours you work a week. You know, obviously all those things make you feel a little bit better, but trust me, a lot of rich people say, you know, they would trade all their money, all their cars for someone who respects them, loves them. So I want you to know, never feel that you're a failure just because maybe you left school with not so many GCSEs, or that you weren't popular, or you aren't popular, or you struggle to make friends, or you struggle in relationships. If you have one friend that treats you like absolute kind of gold, who cares about all the other friends? Like, you just want one person that treats you like that, and they can make the whole world seem much more, you know, stable, reliable. That one friend can literally change your life. So what I want to say is, never ever define your success or your, you know, your love on cars, expensive shoes, expensive things. You know, that doesn't make a lot of people happy, and it doesn't matter regardless of when you hit these milestones that a lot of people talk about. You know, milestones are literally absolute BS. When you grow up, trust me, you will know that you'll look back and you think, I did that when I was ready. And the most important thing for you to take into your life is that you should never ever ever do something you don't want to do. You will do it when you are ready. Sex, friendships, relationships, job, moving out, stuff that you see other people doing your age doesn't necessarily mean you are meant to be doing it. You will take your first step as a baby when you're ready. When you have, you know, become a little bit more confident with crawling, you will take your first step. And once, you know, as you get older, that metaphor for crawling into walking, that is exactly the same. You will leave home and you will go live your own your own life, independent life, when you can walk on your own. And it takes some people a little bit longer to find their own feet, but who cares? I don't care. I used to worry so much, but I don't care anymore. Some people with mental health, for me, making sure I take a shower every day is an accomplishment. Me brushing my teeth, me getting changed, me wearing new clothes, even bothering to eat healthy, drink enough water, that to me is hard. To other people, that's something that just happens naturally, and I mean, I'm jealous of those people. So my ADHD kind of makes me look lazy. I'm not lazy, but in my mind there's much more important things than sitting down and brushing your teeth, or, you know, having a bath. I'd rather be doing this, I'd rather be doing that. I have so many ideas up here. Sitting down is not an option. I want to be up doing everything. But what I just want to say is, your success and your happiness is down to you, not down to a car. It's how you feel about yourself. And once you start loving yourself, you are honestly onto a winner. And once you have positive people around you, when you find your people, you will know, because you won't ever feel that you don't fit in. So from my experiences, I know deep down that, you know, all you want to do, you have this desire to fit in. You want to be popular, you want to do this and you want to do that, and you want to be kind of meeting those milestones that your peers are doing, and that's totally normal. Like, I'm never saying that's not normal, and if that's what you want to do, you be you go do that. But what I'm saying, it didn't work for me, and it actually made my mental health a lot worse when I used to compare myself to other people. You be you. What you do is enough. Trust me, like, trust me. You are reaching milestones every day that other people may not. You have a family that love you dearly. You have great friends. Some people don't. And this is what you need to take into consideration, because your life is yours. You'll take your first step when you take your first step. You'll have your first sip of alcohol when you do. Who cares when? You'll lose your virginity when and if you want to. You know, things happen. You'll have a kid when you want to. Things happen at the right time for you, you know. Let things happen naturally rather than forcing them, because, you know, forced things, they never end up working. Like, if you were like punched a window at full force, it's going to break, isn't it? It's going to be under so much pressure, they're just going to break. So think about that. If you keep pressurizing your life, you know, and you keep going, eventually you're going to break and you're going to have a breakdown and you're always just going to feel absolute shit. So what I want you to know is, you've been used enough. Never ever ever change for anyone, because that won't be you, and if you're not you, then what's the point? So keep working hard for you, keep smashing those, you know, life goals that you have for you. Don't ever do anything for anyone else. Make sure your mental health is always priority, because you are the most important person. So never forget that you are worth it, you are validated, you are important, and you are such a huge gift in society. Like, trust me, you have things that other people don't have. Your ADHD gives you traits that other people wouldn't dream of having. So keep smashing life. I support everything you do, and I love each and every one of you, because you are all unique and everyone is perfect. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.